Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Dorit and Mauricio come face to face over different stories in Rob Season 15 trailer. Get a sneak peek at all the explosive drama to come on Season 15 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Grab your rose and caviar, because The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills is back for Season 15, and the diamond holders are shining brighter than ever in the new trailer. The explosive first look preview of the new Rob season, which you can check out above, dropped on November 4th, along with the official cast lineup and premiere date. Find out everything to expect from your favorite 90,210 ladies below. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Season 15 kicks off with a supersized premiere on Thursday, December 4th at 8 p.m. Eastern Time/Pacific Time on Bravo. Episodes will be available to stream the next day on Peacock. The returning Rob Season 15 cast includes Kyle Richards, Erika Jayne, Sutton Strake, Bazoma St. John, Dorit Kemsley, along with newcomers Rachel Zoe and Amanda Francis. The ladies are joined once again by friends Jennifer Tilly and Kathy Hilton, while Natalie Swanston Fuller also makes her debut in the group. Familiar faces Faye Resnick, Adrienne Maloof, and Denise Richards will also occasionally join in on the fun throughout Rob Season 15. The announcement teases how the Rob ladies will be facing fresh starts, major fallouts, and unforgettable adventures during Season 15. This season, the ladies of Beverly Hills jet set across the globe, from the surf lodges of the Hamptons to the rocks of Sedona, and the sun-drenched villas of Florence, according to the release. They strengthen their bonds and indulge along the way, but the highs prove temporary. Beneath the gloss and glamour, old wounds reopen as shifting alliances take shape, and the women find that loyalty is never guaranteed in the picturesque 90210. Indeed, the Rob Season 15 trailer shows Dorit sitting at a table for two with Kyle's estranged husband, Mauricio Umansky, seemingly discussing how her ongoing divorce from Paul P.K. Kemsley has affected their children, Jagger, 11, and Phoenix, 9. He's never texted me once asking to see the kids, she vents to Mao, who replies, I get that, it's just that I'm hearing different stories. Mauricio briefly appears again later in the trailer with an emotional Kyle. After he wipes away her tear, she insists to him, I'm trying. As the two continue to navigate their separation, Kyle's love life also takes center stage like never before. After Kyle jokes, I could go Brad, I could go Angelina, Boz later appears ready to play matchmaker, telling her, I have to know what you want. Kyle's cheeky response? Someone who likes sex. In another scene, Erika similarly supports Kyle's romantic journey, saying, you need to get out there and do whatever makes you happy. As far as Erika's own dating life, she confirms to the ladies that she's on a FaceTime call with her official man friend, prompting Kyle to dub the moment a hard launch of their relationship. Kyle and Erika, meanwhile, seem to have multiple arguments with Dorit, who tells them, go fuck yourselves, in one heated exchange. As Dorit puts it in another moment, those days of me sitting there, grinning and bearing it, swallowing it, taking it, those days are f***ing over. It appears that Erika also might feud with Amanda. While the Season 15 newcomer is seen sitting in a bathtub full of cash, Erika can be heard in voiceover declaring, something's off with this girl. Boz, who's seen dealing with a medical issue alongside her fiancé, Keely Watson, seems to agree with Erika, insisting to Amanda, you are not being clear about your life. Afterward, Amanda's fiancé claims that someone is intimidated by her, to which she replies, because I'm young and successful and I'm not financially dependent on a man. And she outsourced her financial well-being to a man, and it didn't go well. After Sutton raises a glass to Amanda elsewhere in the sneak peek, she has a surprisingly tense confrontation with bestie Jennifer, which ends with the latter walking off in a huff as she references Garcelle Beauvais' Rob Season 14 departure. That's why Garcelle left, because it's always all about Sutton, Jennifer fumes. Elsewhere, new cast member Rachel arrives, declaring herself ready to have a hot girl summer. After sharing the news with her sons, Skylar, 14, and Caius, 11, that she and ex-Roger Berman are moving forward and getting divorced, though by the end of the trailer, she laments to Dorit and Boz, I wanted a hot girl summer. I'm not having one at all. Rachel's not the only one navigating a difficult split. Elsewhere, Rob alum Denise pops up in a scene in which she confirms to Erika that she's afraid, amid her contentious divorce from Aaron Fipers. There's plenty more drama to see in the official Rob super tease above, including Rachel referring to someone as being fake and playing both sides, Kyle accusing another person of lying, and cast trips to the Hamptons, Sedona, and Italy. The newest trailer for Season 15 of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills wastes no time dropping viewers into the thick of long-simmering tension. While fans expected fireworks surrounding Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky's deeply public marital unraveling, what they didn't expect was the sharp, emotional collision between Mauricio and Kyle's longtime friend, Dorit Kemsley. In a season that appears ready to redefine alliances, Dorit and Mauricio's surprising rift stands center stage, ripping open questions about loyalty, truth, and the sometimes unbearable cost of fame. It all begins with whispers. For months, fans dissected the evolving fractures of Kyle and Mauricio's marriage, but there was always a polite assumption that their close-knit circle would hold steady, even if their relationship didn't. Instead, the trailer paints a radically different picture. Two people caught in a crisis so overwhelming that even their oldest friendships began to crack under pressure. Dorit and Mauricio come face to face in a quiet but incredibly charged scene. It's not explosive in volume. It's explosive in truth. Dorit, calm but clearly guarded, tells him directly, "We're telling different stories. One of us isn't being honest." The line sits like a boulder between them. Mauricio looks shaken, hurt, defensive, and trying to hang on to a narrative that seems to be slipping beyond his control. The mere idea of Dorit and Mauricio at odds is startling for fans. Their families famously vacationed together, dined together, and appeared like extended family. But the little cracks in their dynamic that began in Season 14, when viewers speculated uneasily about closeness and boundaries, now seem to explode into accusations of miscommunication, misunderstanding, and possibly betrayal. The trailer doesn't confirm the underlying issue, but it suggests that the fallout goes far deeper than gossip blogs and social media chatter ever captured. Still, this is Beverly Hills, and conflict is rarely simple. Dorit's perspective is shaped not just by her concerns about Mauricio, but by her own turbulent year. Her marriage to PK has been increasingly fragile, rocked by rumors of separation and in-house battles about priorities. While outwardly polished and composed, Dorit has been navigating private pressures that would make anyone more sensitive to shadows and shifting truths. In the trailer, she confesses to the group that she's not entirely sure who she can trust. The trailer for The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills wasted no time reminding viewers why the Beverly Hills franchise remains the crown jewel of Bravo drama. This time, the flashpoint lies in a tense confrontation between Dorit Kemsley and Mauricio Umansky. One that ignites a wave of suspicion, emotion, and disagreement over what really happened the night everything changed. From the moment the trailer drops, the tone is unmistakably charged. The women are raw, wounded, and unsteady after the public unraveling of Kyle Richards and Mauricio's marriage. But this isn't just about a separation. Instead, it's about the conflicting accounts surrounding that painful period. Accounts that sharply divide Dorit and Mauricio, once close friends tethered by years of family friendship. The teaser opens with elegant shots of Beverly Hills, sunlight glinting off white gates, the familiar drone sweep over palm-lined streets, only for the glamour to dissolve into speculation. Clips of tabloids, whispers over wine, and the cast nervously circling each other foreshadow that trust is about to shatter. Dorit sits across from Kyle, her voice quietly tremoring. She says there are details from that difficult time that don't add up. Her words are measured, but the undertone is unmistakably cautious. Viewers know Dorit has always tried to balance openness with loyalty, especially toward Kyle, with whom she has shared a years-long friendship. Yet Dorit's expression signals a burden. Something she has been holding in. Something that has now begun to leak into the group. A title card flashes. Different stories. Cut to Mauricio, standing stiffly as he faces the women. He looks defensive, tired, as if he has repeated his version of events one too many times. The cameras catch the raw fatigue in his eyes. That's when Dorit steps in, her voice firm and pointed. She claims the account Mauricio gave the group is inconsistent with what she was told before. The room goes still. Even Erica, often unflappable, looks between them with raised brows. This moment marks a startling pivot in the Beverly Hills dynamic. Dorit and Mauricio have always existed in overlapping social spheres, anchored by Kyle. But now, the foundation shows cracks. The trailer doesn't spell out which story Dorit believes differs, or whether it concerns the timing of the marital breakdown, rumors of emotional connections, or who knew what when. Yet it is clear Dorit perceives something unspoken beneath the surface. Mauricio counters quickly. His voice doesn't rise, but each word is heavy with frustration. He insists he's told the truth. That any rumors or interpretations are out of his control. Dorit listens, but her face remains unreadable. As she responds, she says plainly that the story she heard isn't the one he's claiming now. The confrontation is tense enough to make even the luxuriously lit dining room feel claustrophobic. What intensifies the exchange is the emotional proximity. Neither Dorit nor Mauricio arrives as a casual observer. They are attached through history, memories, and mutual loyalty to Kyle. But the trailer suggests that this moment isn't petty drama for drama's sake. It is about truth, fear, and the discomfort of being caught between friendship and integrity. From there, Season 15 begins threading a storyline scattered with misunderstandings, emotional withdrawals, and shifting alliances. If Dorit is questioning Mauricio, where does Kyle stand in all of this? The trailer gives her just a few brief cuts during the showdown, but her face, quiet, unsettled, tells the entire story. For the first time on Rob, Kyle appears to be the one absorbing conflict rather than sparking it. She sits angled away, her eyes lowered, as Dorit and Mauricio volley. She doesn't defend him. She doesn't defend Dorit. Instead, she folds into her shoulders, as if bracing. In later scenes, Kyle appears teary, admitting she feels like everyone is talking about her when she isn't in the room. Her confession is reminiscent of past seasons, yet this instance seems deeper. The stakes are personal, not simply social. Naturally, Beverly Hills doesn't stop at a single feud. The trailer hints at how Mauricio's contested narrative ripples through the group. Erica inserts sharp commentary about honesty. Garcelle asks who is truly being protected. Sutton, of course, seems ready to peel back more layers, claiming there's more to the story than anyone is admitting. But the core remains that initial fracture. Dorit versus Mauricio over differing accounts. Dorit, emotional but resolute, seems determined not to quietly move on. Her confessional voiceover highlights this tension. She comments that she didn't ask to be put in this position, but now that truth is in question, she won't be silenced. Her tone is haunted. This is not about gossip. It's about personal betrayal. In another cut, Mauricio confides that losing control of his story feels like losing himself. He expresses anger that the narrative surrounding his breakup has been twisted by those who claim to love him. Whether he means Dorit, the press, or perhaps even Kyle herself, the trailer leaves painfully ambiguous. This is where Rob excels, presenting fractured emotional truth within an ecosystem of wealth, luxury, and glamour. The physical settings are impeccably staged. Ornate backyards, ski trips, delicate lighting at seemingly endless dinners. Yet the emotional terrain is sharp, jagged, and unpredictable. There is a particular scene, the one fans will likely dissect repeatedly, when Dorit stands, tearful but assertive, and tells Mauricio she only repeated what she was told. She refuses to take responsibility for a story changing after the fact. Mauricio leans forward, his voice low, saying she is damaging him by suggesting he lied. The room is silent. Even the ubiquitous clinking of wine glasses has stopped. Still, the teaser ends without resolution. The cameras catch Dorit walking away, shoulders tense, while Mauricio swallows hard. Kyle remains behind, helplessly watching two people she cares for unravel on opposite sides of the truth. Season 15 promises not only to confront rumors, but to examine what happens when friends choose different sides of a fractured story. When the truth becomes subjective. When loyalty is questioned. When silence becomes complicity. Dorit and Mauricio's face-off is more than a dramatic moment captured on film. It is the result of years of friendship turned brittle under pressure. It exposes the uncomfortable truth that sometimes we tell different stories because we need to believe different versions of reality. Versions that allow us to sleep at night. Beverly Hills has always been about the cost of beauty, fame, and friendship under constant scrutiny. But Season 15 suggests that these different stories will do more than spark arguments. They will reshape relationships, alliances, and the emotional landscape of the group for years to come.